Gore-Tex footwear.
Hi, this is NZCS. Let's try this again. Hi, this is NZCS Tactical. I'm Niall, and this is a group of people that I've never seen before in my life.
We just randomly
Hello?
showed up at his door and he said, "Hey, let's game."
We were walking down the street and smelt the sweet, sweet beef.
I found a cat in here.
They love my meat.
I'm being held prisoner.
My
Help
salty, salty meat. Fajita night. Okay, so when last we were here, we skipped a week, for those of you who do pay attention. For when last we were here, a young child approached Varys and offered him a whole
Silver piece.
piece
Amazing.
to help find his papa.
I know, it
Mister.
looks like I'm masturbating on camera.
Not on my cameras, you don't.
I said it looks like
Those
I'm
cameras
not-
are worth more than you.
Son, you can pay us after the job's done. Let's see if we can find your father first.
So, he followed you back to the ship.
Oh, look at that. It's been on the...
It is early afternoon. Well, here's what you got. Look around the table.
No previous.
Everybody else is down below decks. Priya is indisposed unexpectedly tonight.
That's right.
Fish girl.
Yes.
No.
Were you not here last
I
week?
cannot
You were here
create
last
my
week, that's
Sharknado
right.
now.
Oh,
Anyway,
Sorry,
we
you
have
spell
a
the battle.
mermaidish like individual on our ship now that we found floating on a boat somewhere.
An Atlantean.
There we go.
Similar, yes. People have noticed that she changes color depending on her environment.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, she actually burst into rainbow colors. That was when somebody was shooting off fireworks.
I wasn't there for that.
You were. You
No,
were,
she was-
you were being offered a quarter.
Okay. Well, all right, we'll go with that. But yes, we brought him back to the ship for more detailed information and to give anyone the opportunity to come along.
Okay. So, who's going along?
Oh, I will.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, were we going up to the... I thought we were already decided we were going up to the cave because it was only a couple of miles away and...
Yeah, it's just
We
next time
had
over.
not gotten to the point where you were traveling yet.
No,
Oh, okay.
we had
And-
just gotten to the ship.
And because it is a different night for gaming, we have a different dynamic for who's here. So we have to make sure that we reach out to that dynamic.
Well, we got to the back to the boat. And some people weren't feeling well, went below deck. Some of them were staying behind.
Yeah.
This is the party we're taking.
Some of them need to wash their hair, or
I guess I'll be tagging along.
You will.
you just whatever you do not let him pick the directions.
Bob, Priya, and Jesse are guarding the boat. Oh boy.
He doesn't get the compass.
All right. Well, we'll just follow the kid.
Okay, kid. So the kid leads out, heading down a long road. The road comes to what's that?
I'm just talking to myself. That's fine.
No, it's okay. We'll all listen. So he heads on down the road, and they skirt along the edge of a river, and there comes a point or two where you have to cross over, cross back. You know, there's bridges, and you come to a point where you can see the road is kind of looping back and heading more of a northerly direction. This is only about a mile, 2 miles down the road. And you can see up the hill from the river, because now you're looping back, up the hill there is what you would classify as a castle.
Okay.
And
Keep
Yes.
Citadel.
Let's go inside.
Is it occupied? That's a good question before we say, hey, let's go in that.
I mean, you just say hello.
there are a couple people headed to and from this keep, and it's up on a hill. He's saying that the keep is because there's a fork in the road. The keep turns and goes off to the little to north, and he's insistent that the caves are farther up the road.
We can always visit on the way back.
Okay.
And as we're walking, I'm gonna ask him, "Hey kid, what's about the keep? Who resides there? What is their purpose?"
He explains that it's the local lord, guy that just runs the area. It's nothing horribly out of the ordinary from anything you've seen around. It's the local landlord. So he's headed farther up the road, and you can see that there's a small, very small village at the side of the river, where the road's coming back. So now you're looping back, you're headed east. The river is to your south. In this case, that would be your left. No, it would be your right.
So we've got some crayons if you need to catalog this on paper.
This is only going to be like 3 or 4 more times. So, small village to the right, south. You can see that the area on the other side of the village is really swampy and growth.
Lizard people.
So you've got village, road you're on, village, and he points at his house. I live there. Ah, yeah. Okay, and hill goes down a little bit. You're wide enough for the village to fit in there, and then you can see the swampy part on the other side. Beyond that, you can see the river, and that loops back up to meet up with next to the road here as you're approaching. Thick forest to the left. So then you can see that the river then cuts against to the south again, and the road starts veering to the north, and where they split, there is a hilltop ahead of you. The young man says,
The young man.
"We're not
clears the road.
sure
Not to be.
if he's in the caves of chaos or the caves of the unknown."
It's a cave. I don't
Um,
think it matters what you call it.
So what you're
Cave
telling
of the
me
unknown.
is there are 2 caves.
Caves of chaos.
So what you're telling me is there is more than one cave, and you don't actually know where he is.
Right.
This seems like permanent information that should have been discussed earlier.
He starts crying.
Way to go, dickhole.
But I'm not wrong. You should have. Fucking, my daddy is lost in a cave, and then we come up here, and he's like, I don't know which cave, but thank you for coming all the way.
Did he say, "I know specifically what cave my dad is lost in"?
I am not playing
Can you
semantics
help
with you,
me?
DM.
If he knew which
He's lost
cave
in
he
a
was
cave.
in, he wouldn't be lost. Just for me.
The young man leads you farther up the road, and he points off through the trees and says, "There is a little draw." He calls it a valley. There's a little draw, a box canyon, if you will, that direction. You should be able to spot the caves
When you
of
call it,
chaos.
when you call it,
Dum dum dum.
when you call it a draw, it makes me very wary of ambush. Box canyon. Draw.
It's a military term. It's a spur, draw, ridge, hilltop,
All right, sounds good.
depression.
That's how you
it
take
always
your
leads
depression.
there anyway.
Well, I'd like to tell him we'd be back by sundown, but I have no idea how long it's going
He
to
says
take.
his mom's gonna want him home. She's probably already
Worried sick.
yes.
All right, kiddo. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Should we kidnap him?
We're not going to kidnap the kid.
What would Kami do?
Not kidnap,
the
Probably
kid.
would probably take him directly back to his mother.
And
Do
he
you not
tried.
remember the
If
part
he
where
can
she
walk
took
from that village to the other
first
village
child away from his
at
family
the
and
harbor,
then bought
I
herself a
think it's
slave?
okay to walk back home.
We're the only one that remembers Kami literally buying a child.
Yes.
That's because you weren't there. You actually were.
I remember
well,
Kaime
technically you were there,
setting the child free with
but you were
money.
inside the pendant.
Ha
So he points off through the woods, and he takes off.
All right.
It's no place for a child anyway.
No. Varys would not have let him come.
When the fuck did you get noble?
That's when.
He's not noble.
I know, that's why I'm
He's
confused.
holy.
I think I'm gonna
Or
see.
than thou,
What?
anyway.
Ha! See what you did there.
So to the box canyon through the forest.
So as you, the woods aren't that. It's not that far into the woods before you break through, where you came in straight from the road. You go through the woods, and it just opens up into a giant open area. But you can
Clearing?
see the huge.
Glade?
Well,
Clearing.
I wanted to say field, but it's not a field. It's kind of because it goes up into
Clearing.
a draw. So the hills on either side go up into a draw, the canyon up ahead of you, and you can see several caves in the side of the hills, all the way around the whole thing.
I'm gonna make a perception check for the sound of sheep, because that's what his dad was coming here for.
Roll.
Correct? That's his dad was after
His
the herd.
father, the story was that his father went looking for a errant sheep, and that he had not returned. And the belief was that he had gone into the caves and had not returned.
I'm gonna do a perception check as well, just to see if anything out of the ordinary is pops up.
Open my snatches.
17.
13.
You rolled a 4 and you got a 17.
Yes. My perception's a 13.
Damn nice perception, sir.
13 bonus, or your perception's a 13?
My skill modifier for perception is 13.
Alrighty then.
So I hear a chicken, not a sheep.
Did you hear a chicken?
I just heard a chicken.
I just heard-
I didn't
chicken.
hear- I didn't hear a chicken.
I heard a rooster.
See, I heard a rooster.
I hate you guys.
It was the cock, I swear.
You would
Jazzy?
Under.
Alrighty then.
Oh, that's the grip cock. That's the cock grip.
Where is it?
You perceive, as stated before, a bunch of cave openings in the side of this steep box canyon.
See like any tracks or
There are trails all over the place. Well used, well worn trails.
Hey, old man, your son is looking for you.
Anyone there?
No.
Well, no response. I guess we'll just go to the first cave.
No one's home.
Process
Alright,
of
we tried.
elimination and all that.
Yes.
There are
Elemental
caves at equal distances both to your left and right.
Because of course there are.
To the left.
To the left.
To the left.
Everything you own in the box to the left.
Would be so much easier if I could actually pick up the module and read it.
Why can't you?
What's stopping you?
Because it's on the computer.
Oh,
That does make it a bit more difficult.
It does. It really does.
buy a physical copy. You can find
I
one.
had one.
Ooh,
And
print it out
again,
next- print it out next time.
this is the very first module ever. It's been out of print for 40 years.
If you find the PDF, you can probably print it out.
I know I can, but I don't want to print that much. You can see that the cave is truly a cave. And it has cavey things like cave walls and a cave floor that you can see quite clearly in the opening.
Drop something.
Son of a
That
bitch.
will continue to hit.
Got a silver point down there. Haha! No, haha! I got it again.
That's gold.
It is gold. Ferris finds a gold piece on the floor. Of
Yeah,
his
that was
cave,
one of mine.
and it's mine.
It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's
No,
mine.
no, seriously, it was like fell off of mine because gold.
Well, you should have picked it up earlier,
I was too lazy.
Alright.
and that's why you lost a gold piece.
Okay.
So yes, the cave, you're at the opening.
Mm.
You can see that the cave goes in.
As opposed to going out?
Well, if you were facing the other direction, you'd already be out of the cave, wouldn't you?
No, I'd be in the cave looking out.
Not if you're going the other direction and you're right where you are.
Fair enough. But
Don't argue with me about directions. We know how you are with directions.
hey, that's not how we're going to remember this.
Oh, we're all going to remember this for a very, very long time. And so are our viewers.
Yes.
Well, onward then, as Varys enters the cave.
Perception check to make sure.
To make sure,
It is indeed a cave.
Yes. To make sure there's nothing weird going on.
A whole bunch of assholes about to walk into it.
I get 17.
Not wrong.
okay, hold on. Define nothing weird. What exactly are you looking?
I want to make sure we're not going to
Discover.
get ambushed by something.
That's a legitimate concern.
That
It
is.
is a legitimate concern, but I think I need you to be a little bit more specific. I'm looking for ambushers. I'm looking for traps.
Enemies.
I'm looking for food particles in the dwarf. Well, the dwarf's not here, so
I'm looking for enemies. People who are hostile towards anyone who enters the cave.
have you tried a bulletin board for a new enemy? Call Neff.
How's my driving?
Just to phrase it a different way.
No, just,
So-
just be more specific in what you're doing.
What? Yeah, you gotta tell me what you're doing. If
Regardless of this,
We don't know what's in the cave.
Regardless
Okay.
of what she's
It's
looking
very-
for,
it-
I'm still walking.
you're doing an automatic perception check, but you want to roll for it. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. And you got a what?
I got a 17.
There's a cave in front of you. What are you gonna do?
I don't want into it.
Okay.
Guess I'll bring up the rear.
Just like
It's
a marine.
perfect for you.
Do you want to bring up the rear or do you want to only do it?
I got it.
So, you enter the cave here. There's a four-way intersection directly in front of you. What are we using for light sources for individuals who require it?
I guess
She's
dancing lights.
She's the one that needs light sources. What's
Okay.
the duration on it though?
Let me check.
Well, there's more to it than that. Are you just casting it? You need to be specific on how you're casting it. Because if you're just casting it and then walking away from it,
Well, it's gonna follow me. It has to be within 10 feet of me, so it'd have to follow me.
Does it?
Not
Because it could
yeah,
just
it
be
does.
it could be stationary.
Isn't dancing lights the one that kind
It's,
of
it's
float
only
around
1
you and
minute.
they? Oh, okay. 1 minute per caster level, or just 1 minute?
Just 1 minute.
No, well, that's not going to be viable.
does
Does
anybody
anyone
have
have
any
rope?
other light source?
It can be made a permanent spell, but
Nobody has a torch.
Actually,
Why the fuck would I bring a torch?
this is going to be very
I have
strange.
zero need for a torch.
But I'm getting into my backpack.
You gotta put something in
behind
your
me.
prison
oh,
All right, I'll take my backpack off. I'm gonna pull out a very strange-looking handheld lantern, if you will. And I'm like, okay,
She's
so,
from 1901. She's not
Yes.
that far in the past.
All right, so this flashlight's unlike anything you've seen. Probably way fucking brighter. It's gonna direct the eyes of anyone you point it toward. But you just push
Did
the
they have
button here,
flashlights in 19 whatever
and
the fuck?
the fucking cave lights up, and I hand it to
Yes, they do.
Neff. Please
Thank
don't,
you.
please don't lose that.
Ferris. I'll make sure that I try not to lose it.
Intelligence check.
worth more than your soul.
So two.
Oh, jeez.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 20, but hold on, there's more.
Okay. Then you don't shine it in your own eyes and blind yourself.
Really? That was what you were checking?
Here, don't shine this in anybody's eyes.
I've seen that way
Yes.
too many times.
I have seen it happen every freaking time.
I've
With
seen
who?
it way too many times.
Everybody.
Yeah, like legitimately.
I've done
Like,
it to myself.
"Look, I got this new flashlight. Please don't point it in your eyes," and then they do it anyways. I might just
No,
know
I
some
just
really
shine it
stupid
in her
people.
eyes.
And
I'm
She
not
gets
testing
mad
on
at me.
myself, but here we go.
Then she gets
and let's
mad.
face it, somebody who casts glitter on everything would potentially do something like this.
I would also agree with that.
All right, listen.
We are listening. Go.
Let's
Hey,
not
listen.
die.
Okay, great plan.
I can get behind this.
We got smart.
The
Not to die. This is good.
the
Best
cave-
plan I've heard
That's a great plan.
ever.
Let's
from-
stick with that.
We're all in agreement of this plan that Neff came up with. We're going to throw this out here because it's the only time it's going to happen.
Oh my
All right, everybody. Here's the plan. Don't die. Ready, break.
Yes.
We fucking broke Neff.
I love it.
We knew that she was from Africa. I did not realize her spirit animal was a hyena.
I think that would be the jackal.
I was gonna say because
Be
of
sure to
sex.
favorite us and subscribe on YouTube.
I was gonna say
Right, so
sass,
am
but
I to assume that I've come
I wouldn't
to this
come.
crossroad here?
Well, I wanted to explain
This
more
fork?
about this, but we were told to listen.
Ah,
So
yes.
Okay, I'm done.
What?
Okay, so we are at a four-way intersection.
Let's go straight.
I thought I'd
I
hear
don't
that
really
from
think
you.
that's possible in a four-way. You have to be at least pan.
mm,
Or four-way.
I don't know.
That's
Depends,
alright.
that depends on the other parties.
Yeah, I mean, at minimum, bye.
No, because if it's a 1 and 3,
No, what's it mean?
Yes, but for all the participants
As
to-
long as streams don't cross, we're fine.
we're talking about an orgy.
Yes.
I'm sorry that had to be explained to you when you said 4-way.
All right.
It's not gay, it's a three-way.
With a woman in the middle, there's some leeway.
Honey, with honey in the middle, this way.
Okay.
This offshoot of the cave goes a little diagonal out. The other ones seem to be going at right angles.
All right.
Bears is going left.
I'm gonna follow him.
Left, that would be the
Diagonal, yes.
what? What's going on?
Oh, some about never
cross the
crossing
streams.
So,
Only the most direst of circumstances will you cross the streams. Ghostbusters.
I know.
There is
I got
a-
that one.
another fork in the road.
If they have all this fucking
Is it
cutlery-
like a literal fork in the road, or is it?
Well, considering it's not a road, what do you think?
But is there like an actual fork?
Yes, because there's one path that
Don't
leads
make
that
me
way,
go get one.
and then it splits onto
I
another.
can grab one for you.
Okay. I don't want you to have a fork.
I don't want you to have-
Because I mean, the alternate to forks is what I do have over here.
Spoons?
Oh Jesus Christ!
No, he has nothing to do with this.
Oh my God! How many knives do you have?
If Jesus isn't here, why
One,
would you think
two,
God
three,
is here?
4, 5.
Have you looked around?
Are you here?
Only
I meant
partially.
Depending
Like,
on your
right in front
definition
of
of
you.
knife, at least 3 or 4 dozen in this alcove.
Within arm's reach of myself.
I am pretty sure that, yeah, I was going to say that.
Ah!
Appreciate
Uh,
that.
Flashlight.
I know you're gonna hit me for it, but I'm gonna go left again.
Yeah, let's go left
Okay.
into the wall.
Left. You take the left route.
Dead end?
That route
Dead end.
Dead ends.
Dead end.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and take another left.
Dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Dead end.
This opens to a room that I have to look the number up of.
Of the module
there's
that you don't
something,
have.
Because the module is really
There's
hard to look through.
something in that room.
If only we had just gone into the other cave. Oh wait.
That would be unknown.
Man, aren't you paying attention?
No, I'm fucking watching football.
And painting miniatures.
Right? And yet, I'm still paying more attention than some people.
I was reading the chat. It said crossing streams.
Never.
That was like 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago.
Get out of my
I'm
brain.
still reading the chat.
Never before.
Get out of my head, wizard!
Have you wished that Jazzy were here to lead the way more than right now? For what you see before you is 6 goblin guards with several spears.
Do they speak English?
With my ring of tongues on, I greet them.
They are alertly watching both passages, because there is a passage at the other side of the room. For you, which is what intruders. So they're watching for intruders of any sort.
You can't prove that we're actually intruders.
Ferris, let's say hi.
Well, that's what I was getting to. I wanted them to finish his description.
Also in the chamber is a barrel with many spears sticking out of it. A small table, 2 benches, and what seems to be a keg.
Ooh.
Only, let's get it.
So with my ring of tongues on, I just... Hello there! Maybe you can help us. We're looking for a sheep and an old guy.
A sheep and an old guy.
They look really confused.
Maybe we're in the wrong cave?
I wish I knew a joke about a sheep and an old guy. So a sheep and an old guy walk into a cave and cross streams.
Do we have the wrong cave?
Sorry, wrong cave.
Maybe they're confused.
Sorry,
They
your
look
sheep
very
is in another
confused
cave.
because they look to be debating whether they should attack you or feel sorry for you.
Yes.
I feel sorry for you.
But they do, the general consensus looks like they're moving towards the attack portion. Everybody roll initiative.
Can I point the flashlight at them?
Well, there goes diplomacy.
Fucking Christ.
9.
I rolled a 1 on the die.
You're going next week.
They all attack Crom.
Nine,
So
19.
I got a total of 7.
As everyone else sees what's happening.
Well, I am taking up the rear, so I guess it.
Whoa.
Well, fair enough.
Whoa.
Take up Ferris.
Have you seen an old guy and a sheep? I take up the rear.
That's not an answer.
Oh yeah, it's a code.
It's like calling dibs or shotgun.
Oh,
Right here. Marine. All of them rolled better than you, even the one that rolled 2.
wait.
What's their initiative
Wait.
score?
Did you hear what I rolled?
Because if their
No.
initiative score is less than
19.
6,
Okay.
Hello. That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know where my markers are, so let's go ahead and just let's pull some miniatures here.
I can write it down. I got a pen in here
You don't
and
see
a
a dry
I'm
notebook.
burning.
That is true. We do
Erase
have a dry erase
of
board.
dry. Wait, are these
New.
Wait, those are Sharpies.
dry erase?
Yeah, those are dry erase.
Okay.
There we go.
Here, you can. I'll let you.
It's 15 feet.
There's one other word too. Yeah, there's one other.
Okay, so the goblins have no 20s. What's your initiative bonus,
I got 1,
Alexis?
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
3.
What-
Alexis is first.
What are the bonuses?
So Neff is first. They don't have bonuses.
Oh, well then I still go before the guy with the 2 because I rolled a
No,
total of
because
7.
I mean, unless they rolled
You
1,
don't crit fail initiative.
can't you?
I'm
No,
pretty
not
sure
an
no.
initiative. No, you can't crit. It's just 1 and 1 is 1.
Fair enough.
I need D4. I don't- I need
It used to be a D6. You can't crit a D6. Well, I mean, I suppose you can. So Neff is first.
I need 5 of them then.
Who's closest to 19?
We
19.
already have
Yes,
you.
but you.
Need to get your work.
What? You okay?
I don't know, and I will find them.
So,
Okay.
Neff, what was your total score?
19.
She's
19?
Neff,
Oh, yeah.
Neff's first.
Uh,
What did you plus 19 plus 3, so she's at 20.
I'll tell her you'll
Oh,
find
no,
when you get
total
home.
19. 16 plus 3.
your total is 6,
Yes.
I have no idea.
No,
how
7.
I knew, so.
7,
7.
7.
Are you needing a D20?
No, I
I'm
need
sorry.
5 D4s.
5.
I've
5.
got
What?
I'm not
1,
used to my son calling me, so if
No,
he
wait, what?
does, it's important.
2.
What?
That's fair.
What's wrong with that?
Round 2.
I've got
Fight.
2.
Okay, cool, thanks.
What are we doing?
Probably.
Circle jerking.
Here we go.
What are you doing?
I'm catching, I want to cast.
Magic
Can
missile,
we can we
probably.
do initiative first, please?
Yes.
Did-
I'm just getting ready.
Did any of the goblins get over 9?
That's
We've
why I
got
didn't say
19
anything.
For one of the goblins?
Yes.
for one of the goblins. We have 14 and we have 12.
What did you get?
5.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I really want to light things on fire.
Anything higher than 9?
Other than 3 foretold.
I really want to light them.
F goes first.
There is a little oil lamp on the table also. I have
So are they
no
the
idea what the fuck's going on over on that side of the table. I'm really
8, 2,
confused. We have
2.
8, and then the other 2 are 2s. So the last 2 will be 2s. The 2s.
What?
2.
What waiting? I'm making sure.
Hang your head in shame.
I'm making sure I'm prepared so I don't do something stupid.
Say it louder.
I'm making
louder.
sure I'm prepared so I don't do something stupid.
I was talking about the response he had to say louder, not what you said to say louder.
Oh.
And his response was,
Well, shit, son.
this is not getting cut out.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm rogue. Okay. Shame.
Okay, so, Ner.
That's an R?
Shame.
Everybody turn around and look. Is that an R? N-E-R?
Yeah, that's a fucking R, man.
Well, fuck you.
Ner, your turn first.
That's
What
not
are you gonna
only
do?
an R, that's a
Mm.
capital
How
R.
far are the goblins away from me? Or us?
From the opening, now it's a 10-foot wide cave.
Okay.
Okay? When you approach,
That
it
is-
opens
If only
up
we had a
into-
room with the miniatures
I'm
on
not
it.
used to writing on walls, right? Fuck you.
Do I need to help you? There. See, how hard was that?
Apparently, 3 times having to write it hard, alright?
Once, twice,
3 times
3
a lady?
times an F.
Never.
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 Ner.
You,
20 by 30 room.
you casting an oil slick over
Door
there?
on the other side.
Glitter.
Go.
Wait, I couldn't hear because they were saying things. Say
20
it
by
one more
30 room door on the other side, go.
time. Okay, cool. Got it.
6 goblins.
How far away are the goblins from me?
Middle of the room. Math it.
Oh.
No more than 15 feet.
Oh, cool.
Go.
All right.
Do you have a familiar?
No.
Shh.
Oh, yes. I have the straight bangs familiar.
Are you skipping your turn?
No, I'm not.
Then do
I
something.
take a step forward and cast Burning Hands at the goblins. And it creates a cone-shaped burst of fire,
How big's the cone?
15 feet. And let me roll. Wait. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 what?
7 damage
Each.
each.
Okay.
Do they have a save? Pretty sure they have like reflex for
Reflex.
half
Yeah.
or something.
Reflex.
Is it a reflex save?
No, they do not get a save in the matter.
What's the DC, does it say?
It's usually
Yeah, reflex half for half damage. And you can resist spell, but these guys aren't going to be able to do.
it's like casting level plus spell level plus
What caster level are you on? Or 5?
not 10 plus caster level, I think, or
No,
plus
it's
level of the
1d4
spell.
points of flame damage per caster level.
So max 5d4.
So you're level 5 right now?
Yeah.
2 of them burst into flames, try to run, and just fall and die.
Cool.
1 similarly bursts into flames, falls to the floor, and is screaming in agony. You can smell his burning flesh.
And it smells like chicken.
The remaining 3 say ow and attack you.
Come on.
What is your armor class?
97.
69.
1.
It's under AC.
Oh, I see it.
That would be your armor class.
So what's that?
Good job.
16.
Say ouch really loud.
Ouch!
Really loud.
Oops.
The fuck was that?
What?
Oops. Dag nabbit. Kids these days.
The one in the center jumps forward, thrusting with his spear, straight for the hands that emitted the fire, which is directly towards your chest.
Fun.
He's
You
thrusting
take
at your
3
chest.
points of damage.
Ouch.
Really loud.
Ouch, really.
Ouch!
Really loud.
Really loud.
Okay. Now she got it, because like it took a while. The next in line would be Varys. You have a Neff in front of you who jumped forth to cast Burning Hands, and a goblin directly in front of her. 2 that are unsuccessfully attempting to stab her while their clothing is on fire.
There, snap their necks.
Stab their necks?
Snap their
Snap their necks?
There's some bush.
That is
I
the
can't, there's
traditional
no
Varys
bush.
move.
I was gonna say, they're not unconscious.
Oh! Burn on yourself. That was good. That was good. I like that.
Oh my god.
Out of my quick draw holster, I'm gonna pull my fucking hand cannon, heavy pistol. Take aim at the nearest one. And a fire.
Roll it.
Kablam.
I did a thing that wasn't glitter.
Congratulations.
What is that?
Or grease.
Natural 20.
Or dancing lights.
Hmm.
You have disintegrated him.
His head
It doesn't have that many hit
His
points.
head is
so it's-
gone.
well, actually, the head goes one direction because, as we know, they're this big with their brain this. Oh, that's right. You guys didn't watch the videos. Screw you. Didn't watch your own freaking videos.
I'm sorry the maracas part got cut out because you guys were laughing in the background too hard.
Oh yes, yeah. There was several things cut out of that because we couldn't stop freaking laughing.
You don't need to cut those parts out. Those are hilarious.
One down, or actually, that's now four down.
So which ones are down? 1 through 3.
Okay,
And then-
number 1 is gone. You killed him. Number 2 stabbed Neff. Number 3 is on fire but not really hurting. Varys. Number 4 is dead. Number 5 is dead. Wait.
That
How do we wait?
There's a lot of dead.
was the order.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so then yeah, they're dead too.
These guys?
Well, one's just burning on the ground, but
Well,
he's dying. They're
That's,
dying.
that's number 3.
No.
Number 3
5,
is burning.
5 and 6 are gone. 5 and 6 are gone.
So 3 is
3 is burning, but not.
Okay.
His clothes are on fire.
5 and 6 are on.
Yes,
Extra
good.
burning.
Okay,
So 3 is burning. 2 is fine.
extra spicy.
Crom and Oni. Crom first.
Soon to be extra crispy.
Oni is literally
I
just
like
gonna
that
spend his
kind
turn
of
laughing.
Does
Roll
goblin taste okay?
Damage.
It
It's a
might.
1d1.
Though
One.
you'd probably want to let it cook longer.
Any bonuses?
I
because
don't know.
Do you have a humor
That's true.
bonus?
No.
Okay, then
Also, if you look at Jazzy's box of
it's a -1.
If you smell Jazzy, it's probably not going to be great.
Oh.
Let's see. Crom!
Yes.
Did you?
No, we didn't. You
I
didn't go
haven't
yet.
gone.
It's your turn.
Well, no, he just said he was going to take his turn to do that, but we'll just
Yeah, but that's after
say that
Crom.
the laugh is already there. It's
Why
fine.
not?
Yeah,
I don't
he's,
think
he's
laughing-
already laughing.
He's already laughing. It's good.
My turn.
He saw goblins.
There's
started
2
laughing.
goblins left, right?
There are 2 standing goblins left.
How far apart?
One is on fire. The other one is holding a spear that is stuck kind of into Neff.
Okay. So, how far apart are they from each other?
3 feet?
I'm gonna throw one of my bombs between them. My intent is to hit them both with it.
What is the blast radius of your bomb?
It has a 10-foot radius from the epicenter.
There really isn't going to be a 2 hit on that. It's an area damage, so let's go ahead and do full damage.
Oh, okay.
It'd be reflex for half, pretty much.
Well, okay. So with the bombs,
As explosions go.
yes. With the bombs.
Saying bombs or bombs?
See, if this
bombs,
was
B-O-M-B.
Shadowrun, this cave would be fucked,
Right.
and everyone in it.
Okay, my bomb inflicts 1d6 plus 2 points of fire damage. I also inflict an additional. Nope, because it's 0 d6 of damage. Okay, so there is splash damage. So
Anybody have to feed open?
if this was a grid, right, the splash damage would be
Are we on?
10 feet from the square that it hits on. So they each take 3 points of fire damage.
So the total is 3 points?
Yes, because I rolled a fucking 1.
Alright, hold on a second.
You made a shit bomb, Crom.
Well, I'm
Shit
new at
bomb
this.
crom.
Or was it actually a shit bomb?
Okay, so the total is 3 points each.
Yes.
Okay, Neff, take 3 more points damage.
Ooh, and oh well.
Oh.
Neff,
In her case, she can roll reflex for half.
she has a spear stuck in her chest. Right there, connected to one of the goblins you're blowing up.
You feel some heat, and it's like, ooh, spicy.
So
Thank
you're spicy as well as them.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
It's only 3. It's fine.
So the
Six
one
now.
not
Please don't.
holding a spear with her blood on it,
Please don't
is
kill
the
me.
only one left.
Can anyone cast the heal spell?
Oni laughs. Neff, your turn.
So you're standing there with a spear in your chest. At the other end of the spear is a goblin. What do you do?
Let's
Pull it out
find
and attack him with it.
No. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out which spell I want to use. Acids.
30 seconds.
Okay, fine. I use Elemental Ray. So, let me look that up.
10.
9.
Okay, it's 1d6.
5.
4.
Okay,
Now,
it's 3. I think it's
he falls.
6. 6. Sorry.
Okay, he falls twice.
That's not the victory fanfare.
Can we have some victory fanfare?
Thank you.
There you go.
He's dead now.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
He's dead, Jim.
Or is that copyrighted?
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
There
It's
are
Final Fantasy.
6 deceased goblins.
I loot the bodies.
Oh, wait.
First
Wow,
time
Tom.
ever
Jesus.
in
You're
this
looting
game,
the bodies?
somebody has looted a body.
Straight
Oh my
to the
God.
cave.
Year and a half we've been playing.
Straight to the
First
cave.
time someone's searched a body.
And
many
this is the
people
first
have
time
we-
I've killed anything.
Well,
Wait, I killed 3 of those. I'm looting the 3 I killed the first time.
I said it first.
What about the 3 you killed the
yes,
second time?
but if you're both looting
All right.
at the same time, then you can both loot realistically the same amount.
I go for the ones he's not going for. I'm gonna steal all of their stuff.
Let's assume they have anything. to
They probably
steal.
have nothing. Actually, I don't know what they were wearing. What were the goblins wearing?
Each was wearing padded
Something sexy, I hope.
armor, padded bras. They were all wearing padded bras. And they
Leather
each have a
bustiers.
case on their belt for their lipstick. And you guys,
Alright.
they're all wearing padded armor. We're wearing padded armor. Most of it's burnt away now. They each had a spear. The barrel with spears in it contains another, unless you count it, I'm not telling you.
I'm going to take 1 spear.
Add it to your inventory.
I actually already have a spear. Can we do little spears?
Or are these sized for small creatures? The spears? I'm assuming they're sized for small
Spears.
creatures.
They're like a 5-foot spear.
That'd be
And-
insane.
Okay.
It would be.
They're
And is.
longer than a broom handle
Can I
spear.
dual wield Varus?
I mean,
Okay, can
only
I
if you- only if
two-hand
you're-
Whoa! Whoa!
What does that mean? What does that even imply?
Okay, imagine you're getting a drink with 2 hands.
Oh no! I don't want to imagine that anymore.
Too late. It's
If
in
you're
your
gonna
menu.
2-hand him, this is how you would hold a 2-handed sword. This is also how you would This is also how you would handle a 2-handed Schwanz,
Alright,
which is German for
I don't want to know anymore.
Penis.
Thanks.
You're
You
welcome.
just have to say it.
I did.
Oh my gosh.
Ow.
Lovely.
I'm sorry.
it only takes 1 Schwanz. What Schwanz? Only,
What the schwanz?
Oh my god. I just dig the hole deeper every time.
Yeah, you do.
And it's fantastic. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
on the bright side for us, you
Thumbs
never
twisted.
learn.
I'm gonna go ahead and search the rest of the room.
Hold on a
Always
second.
look on the bright
the total-
side of life.
goblin dead. 3, 5.
Oni could dual wield goblin corpses.
Potentially.
9.
Potentially.
Goblin
Why
chunks.
would I want them to be corpses? It's not nearly as much fun that way.
Between the two of you,
A lot
you
less
find
screaming.
13 copper pieces.
Ooh.
You can keep the copper.
Thank you.
Again, there is a small lantern on the table.
I'll take that too. I have 2 lanterns. I have a flashlight and a lantern.
Well, it's
Bear's
good to have a
Gets the
backup.
flashlight back.
I don't want to give it back.
I don't see where you don't have a choice in the matter.
Well, Ferris, can I keep your flashlight?
No, you may not. You can use it for this.
That's what I
endeavor.
meant.
You can use it for
This
cave,
endeavor.
and then I would like it back, please.
There we go. Wait, that's weird. Stop. No.
The doorway at the other side of the room has a small set of stairs going up. It is a small set of stairs going up.
We investigate the stairs.
Roll an investigation check.
I start drinking the keg.
You might throw up because it is water.
Oh, what the hell? Fucking goblin! I beat one goblin corpse with another goblin corpse.
That is not. That is not.
with water
not
in a
only.
keg.
What? This
So
is bullshit.
There is still smoke rising off of Neff from the grenade he threw.
Thanks.
I know first aid.
Please first aided me.
Please aid me first.
Oh, wait a minute. Afterthought. Everybody save versus Constitution. You set off a bomb in a fucking cave. Everybody roll for deafness. Mop. Mop. Mop.
12.
19?
18.
Good lord, man. Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what is that?
Are you not paying attention?
No, I don't know what.
Do we need
Roll
to
a
separate
d20.
you two?
I did.
Roll con save.
His
That's what I was asking. What do
Tony's
I-
constitution is
Oh,
38,
Constitution. Okay.
and I have 5 levels in Tough Hero.
Write it
That'll do it.
down.
Right?
So,
15.
there you go.
15.
Like, Oni is all about just a massive
Your ears are
pool of,
ringing.
go ahead and hit me.
So, you investigate the stairs? Did you roll for investigation?
I'm assuming perception will work on that too.
Well, it's kind of more than
Yes.
Okay. 21.
Okay. Your investigation of the stairs reveals that yes,
There's no
they
like,
are stairs.
traps in the stairs or trick steps or anything.
One rolls over and plays dead. I mean, that's the best you can get.
Nice.
Sit step.
They all do.
Yes.
Very well trained.
They all stay also.
Moving on.
Yeah, let's go up the stairs.
Who's leading the way? Let's get in order.
Please.
Back up in front.
Okay, you're back up
I'm
front.
back in the rear. I'm the caboose.
Okay.
Choo
okay.
choo.
Motherfucker.
The stairs go up. Paper towels are out here.
Okay.
The stairs go up and take a turn to the right.
Okay.
Prom, go
I
first.
suppose there's any more gummies here, are there? Thank you very much.
No, they are all gone.
Damn, gummies. There were bags of gummies here last week.
And I'm going to probably not have as much sugar here.
Actually, it's probably a good idea.
Well, for you, just less caffeine.
Hey,
I'm gonna raise the cliff.
So that it turns, and then there's another set of stairs going up.
I continue going up the stairs.
Good. It plateaus, and there is a doorway.
Being as that we were just attacked by 6 goblins, are there cracks in the door or between the door and the door frame? Is there a keyhole I can peek through real quick, or is it just a solid door with a handle?
There's a little bit more than that, since somebody set off a bomb and warned everybody that you're there.
oh, that probably wasn't a good idea.
I'm not one for subtlety.
Really?
I don't think most of this group is for subtlety.
I'm going to throw it out there and say there is a keyhole
What
that
is
you can
supple?
peek through.
All right. Well, I'm gonna peek.
What is
through-
suppled?
Something pokes you in the eye.
Son of a bitch.
No. You can see inside 5. This is not the right. Blah blah blah. Never mind. This is. Again, it's not easy seeing
Gushers.
this crap here. Gushers, what?
Did you say
Gushers. I mentioned
That's a
gummies.
whole
I
different
mentioned
kind of
gummies,
video.
and Lolly said
Oh.
that she would share gushers if she had any. But her brother ate them.
All we're missing now is the Brazers logo.
Damn brothers. Ugh.
Just doesn't seem.
I don't know what gushers are.
Gushers are.
They're a candy.
Oh, here we go. So they. Apparently, Gary Gygax was a little bit confused at numbering systems, and he numbered things twice.
Oh.
So let me try to find this properly. You can see inside that there are 3 hobgoblins starting to build a makeshift wall between the door where you're at and the rest of the room. From what you can see, it resembles an armory.
I turn around to face Crom, like leaning past a few people, I'm sure, because you're bringing up the rear. Hey, Crom, you got another one of those bombs?
I've got 3 more.
Does it take a skill to throw them, or are you just throwing them?
Did you whisper that, or
What is the effect of these? First off, are these grenades?
They're homemade bombs.
Homemade bombs.
Yes. So they function like grenades.
we should leave
Okay.
so we don't get buried by the
Gusher goblin.
Essentially, what happens is I toss it and it just explodes on impact.
What happens if you fall down?
It'll probably explode right where you fall
Depending
down.
on the
Think about
DM.
this for a while. Okay. What kind of damage is it? If it's only going to do 3
Fire
points of
damage.
damage to a person,
Minimum.
it's.
It's a D6 plus 2.
Okay, so if this bomb is better than the last one, it might do something to the door.
So are they putting the barricade up on the door itself?
No, they're barricading halfway through the room.
Okay, that's
They're-
what
We
I
can
thought.
still open the door, right?
They heard the first bomb go off.
Are these more goblins?
Or hobgoblins, bigger.
Okay,
Well,
wait a
you gotta
second.
communicate that back before they know, because you just looked through and you said, "Hey, do you got another bomb?"
I mean, what else did you know? I'm asking for a bomb. Why does somebody ask for a bomb?
Well,
Varys,
let me throw it.
I could just elemental ray it.
Okay, we'll switch spots then.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take the rear instead.
Let me just
And
cast.
Hermopolis is gonna open the door and throw the grenade. Bomb.
I could cast my fire laser.
Let's do that after we blow up stuff.
Could throw Oni at it.
So halfway in the
Good
room,
job.
they have a barricade erected, right, and they're behind it.
Corrected.
Erected.
Mm-hmm. Right? Right? We're usually arguing more than playing.
Isn't that the fun part?
They're both fun, in my opinion.
Arguing and playing?
Shut up.
Fuck you.
You do care.
I do.
And it shows.
Is this on screen?
No, it's
on
not.
screen. Oh well. The new table will be much better for.
You're making a new table?
I have to. There's not enough space.
You're making a bigger table?
I'm making a differently shaped table. It's not necessarily going to be bigger.
Wait.
What are you doing with this one?
Dismantling this one and building the new one on top of the frame.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, more or less. And it's also going to be a lot classier. Okay, so
Is it centered on me?
I was just curious because
What?
I would have considered buying
What?
it off of you.
what?
Nothing.
It's obviously something you needed to talk about it during a live
On
stream.
average.
$450 for
She was
minor
commenting on
base
how the
paints,
camera was centered on her.
$650 for contrast paints, which are a little bit bigger, and colors for the.
Okay, so the door is here.
About $468.
They're barricading here.
This is about 1/7 of
Got
my
miniatures for
total
the
paints.
hobgoblins.
I
This is
can
just what I was
make
Or some
shooting
or stand-ins for them.
This guy. Yeah, I have easily.
They're the hobbyist goblins ever.
Damn.
Sweet.
I've got an airbrush.
I'm gonna
At
open the
home,
door
I've
and
got
aim for the center one.
a whole bunch of painting things. I really want to set up.
Prior to opening the door,
To
Yes.
being a little.
You might wanna
simpler
check.
to actually have my
I'll peek through
Awesome.
the keyhole.
painting on because I'm getting to the point where
Okay,
Maybe check
Peek
your
through.
traps, Crown.
peeking through the
I'm
keyhole.
certainly
you can
well
see
above
what was
hitting the
described.
top standard
Okay,
with my models.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
check the
quite
door
sure
for
that I would
traps.
be able to consider myself pro.
there are no detectable traps.
Definitely
Yeah.
expert level.
But it's, I can make money off of this.
And
You could,
Uh,
absolutely.
do I hear anything on the other side? Besides
You can
that?
hear them. They're goblining to each other.
Okay.
Goblining.
I don't speak goblin any.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'll just open the door and lob the bomb.
We're still
Door's
reasonably finished them up around a meter, so
Um,
probably took about 2.5 hours.
That's not bad at all.
As any smart person would do when they hear a bomb go off in
He's
the next room over.
I put more.
Yes,
Oh,
but you said smart and goblins are not.
Hobgoblins.
I need a
Hobgoblins
master
are-
key for the lock.
Semi-smart.
A measure smarter than goblins.
Why do you need the master key?
I say master key, but I mean, you can't put anything in.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yes.
Okay.
I step aside and let Oni keep the door open.
Oni sprains his damn ankle.
And what's your strength score?
No. That's a 1?
No, it's
That's a
2.
Ah, damn it.
What's your strength modifier?
Oni kicks the door.
Doors, probably.
It
12.
bows in,
Modifier.
but apparently it's green enough
It's
wood.
ridiculous,
Are you guys
yes.
listening?
Yeah, it bows in.
It
Okay,
bows in.
so-
Apparently it's green enough wood that it bounces back, shoves Oni
Well,
back,
with-
he falls down and starts laughing.
With the 2, he still rolled a 14.
And breaks the door while he does it.
Alright,
Wait a second.
as soon as the door opens, I'm lobbing the grenade. Or the bomb, as it were.
As soon as the door opens, but it's not really opening.
Well, he broke it
No,
open.
we'll give it to him.
As soon as
A
it's
a paint airbrush, yes.
What?
I'm answering questions.
Hi.
Hello.
What's Yep, you're using a paint airbrush?
He's
No, he
he's
is.
answering a question on the chat.
Um,
And
Hi,
yes,
chat.
it's a paint airbrush, although the techniques used in painting miniatures like this guy and doing makeup are really, really similar to one another. So I could probably get away with actually using a makeup.
It's
Brush.
just me blurry in it.
It's gonna just be blurry.
you're too close to it.
Yes.
There, now it'll focus, see?
Can I upload a picture to the Twitch chat?
Probably.
I don't.
Well, no, actually,
No.
not Twitch chat.
Oh, well, there you go.
We should have a Discord chat. Because that'd
That's
be
the
awesome.
last-
Or perhaps when we upload this video to YouTube, you could place a photo in the chat
Oh yeah,
There.
I'll do that.
Like a comments section.
or a link to where they can see it. If only we had a media manager who had set up our webpage, we would have a place where you could post it on our webpage.
I don't know if that's directed at me because I don't think.
No, it's directed at Merlin, who's not here.
No.
Okay, so four, no, three. And you're throwing your
Bomb. I'm aiming
homemade
for the-
explosive,
Yes.
your IED,
Yes.
into the room.
Yes.
Please
In Paris,
roll your
there's another
damage.
throne. I'm bringing up the rear.
Giggity, giggity goo.
5.
Yes, sir.
5. Could you explain exactly how you were throwing this in? Call
Right
your
out.
shot. If you were playing pool right now, call that shot.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
aiming for the center hobgoblin. Like right at his feet.
In that case, I want you to roll a d20.
$13.
Okay, and then I'll let you stay with the damage or re-roll it. It's up to you.
I'll stay with the damage.
And you said it was what?
5.
5?
Fire damage, specifically.
No, it was 3. No, 4. Fire damage.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and they seem injured, not
But
highly
only
damaged.
It's just the opening salvo. It's fine.
We're going to call that a surprise round. Let's do initiative again.
Here's to not a
God
1.
damn it!
Hey, look.
Ah, 5.
This dice is
My-
a piece of crap.
My rolls are on point tonight.
My rolls are the opposite of on point tonight.
We got anything above a 20?
Nope.
19,
Nope.
18.
Did you roll?
Yeah, it's 5.
17.
Aaron, can you put the score in chat? Please, thank you.
15.
What'd you get? 11.
14.
You're not gonna have anything till 11, which will be Crom.
Crom.
Crom is 11.
10.
You got how much?
3.
3. Okay. I had Lexi and I had 5 each, and then Oni had 3. Or sorry, Neff and Varys.
Okay. You can see that the room is indeed filled with weapons and armor. What is your armor class?
15.
You are a lucky sob. Arrows go flying past you. Who's behind him?
Zing. Everybody else in the party. I think
Everyone.
the one directly behind me would be Oni, because he kicked the door in for me.
Yeah.
But he fell down. Next.
Hi, man.
I thought we both.
Varys
You
maybe?
bastard.
No,
Both people have the same.
because he took up the caboose.
Yeah,
whatever.
I took 3.
So it would be Neff.
Yeah.
The caboose. Alrighty.
All the damage is going to have this.
Thank you.
You catch a arrow in the shoulder for 6 points of damage.
And yet she's still an adventurer.
Jesus Christ.
Of 3 arrows, that is the only one that hit. But, as we know,
We have someone in chat that would like to see our mascot.
Buddy, come here. Hey.
The big guy.
That's a big fucking cat.
Maximus.
Maximus.
His paws are big.
He's all big. It's not just his
He is
paws.
all big.
He's flexing his paws.
He's a heavy guy.
All paws.
Is it a cat?
Yes. Well, maybe.
Maximus.
Are you done? You're heavy.
Yeah.
Aw.
He's doing fine. Now he wants to. There we go. All right, buddy. There you go. Okay, so
I don't want to.
those who do not know, arrow attacks, bow attacks, 2 shots. You said 14 or 15?
15.
Am I the one taking no damage?
That's my problem. You take 2 points arrow to the shoulder.
Ooh. Okay.
Now,
Did you give me the 3 already?
What the fuck is wrong with this?
that was 1 of 6 arrows.
Thanks.
4? Because not all 3 of the hobgoblins are going at once.
You're right. You are right. But that's okay. Is anybody moving into range? Or wait, you have a long range weapon.
I do.
Okay, but you're in the back.
I am.
How far away are they from me? Is it
Crom,
within
I
30
guess.
feet?
your shot.
My turn?
You.
All right, I'm going to. They're all still up, right?
Yes, they are
Okay.
up and behind a barricade, which is a bonus to their armor class.
I'm assuming the barricade took some damage from the.
It's a table.
It's just a table.
Some of the nails that you made in your IED are sticking in it. Yeah, okay. They did take damage, but not nearly
I don't
enough
wanna-
to kill them.
Kind of want to remove the barricade that they have. But
Okay, you're in a combat situation. Let's get some combat speed going
Well,
here.
I'm gonna-
What's your attack?
I'm gonna toss another one of my bombs at him.
Okay. But before you roll that, I need you to tell me what you're doing. Are you throwing it in front of the barricade? Are you throwing it past the barricade? Are you throwing it straight at one of their heads?
Same place?
Call your shot.
Throw it at their head.
Same place as I did last time, right at the feet of the center guy.
At the feet,
Just
behind a barricade. So you're going to try to lob
Arc it over, yeah.
Okay, okay. Go ahead and roll.
22.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Where'd my die go?
You tell me.
It died.
Yeah. It wasn't rolling very well for me anyway, so. 6.
Alrighty then. The one on the far left falls and
Alright.
says, "Owie," and then dies.
And then dies.
That was anticlimactic.
And like,
And now I am the dead.
That's what she said.
oh snap!
Varys, it is your turn, but I want to remind you
I'm at the
there are
back.
3 people in front of you.
Yes, there are. I'm going to push past them.
That's a turn. Sure.
Isn't it half movement? They're moving past
You can
teammates.
you can freely move through a teammate's occupied square. It doesn't cost anything else unless the space you're moving through is really narrow.
It's a doorway.
I'm not in the door, I'm like right.
What is
Well, I guess
Did anyone go through the door?
no. I'm not
He's
through the
standing
door,
at the door, throwing bombs in.
So then what would it cost me to pass you?
It shouldn't cost anything.
Let's
we're
assume you're in that narrow space. What would it cost?
Well, I would move out of your way. I suck it in and as you squeeze by.
Suck it in, Chrome. I'm coming through.
All right.
I step
And I
through the
assume
doorway.
you're stepping on Oni as you're going through,
He's pretty big, so probably.
pushing you out of
Vaulting
the way.
over his chest.
Push me out of the way so I'm not in range of anything.
Excuse me, coming through. Whoa, what was that? Squishy. Okay, keep going. And just like off to the left a little bit through the door.
Ooh, but you gotta walk. There's grease danger on the way. There's a grease danger on the way.
A grease danger on the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not from you.
Oni.
Bacon Man. Alright, so I take aim at the hobgoblin on the left. Or the left remaining hobgoblin. And
The left one died.
fire!
Was it the left or the right that died? In my head, it was the left one.
In my head.
If only we had
in
miniatures
my
representing this.
head,
Good enough.
Okay, there we go.
Zombies. 24.
So I was correct.
24, sir.
24 for a hit.
Yes.
Two hit. Okay,
Yes.
what's your damage?
Fuck you, dice. Come here. Thank you.
No, those aren't. The fuck you guys are over here.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
4! 4 damage.
4. He looks like he's in a lot of pain,
4.
but not dead. Nev,
Hello.
it is your turn.
How far away are the goblins from you?
Well, they are at least one Oni, one Varus, and one
Are
Krom,
they within 30 feet?
plus another 10 feet, a barricade, and then they are. 30 feet, probably you'd be right inside that range for 30 feet.
Cool. I know exactly what I'm doing now.
Do you? Tell us all.
I'm going to cast Elemental Ray at the middle one.
And you are sure that this is not going to hit anybody else or
Wait.
add adverse damages to other people
You're
who are
casting
in between you and them.
Are you in front of me?
3 people
I'm
are in front of
just
you.
inside the door.
Okay.
What do you have?
I want to cast Elemental Ray, so I'm going to have to.
Oh, well, you're fine. She's not casting into a melee, so she's fine.
I should just be able to cast over people. Cast over you guys?
Two
What did I
people, 2 people in a doorway now.
Okay. Can you cast a spell? So you can't cast this spell through a.
You have the spell in front of you, correct?
Yes, I did. It doesn't say anything about whether casting through groups or not.
What does it say? What does the actual spell say? Is it a cone? Is it a laser beam?
It's just a laser beam.
It says laser beam. Come on now.
It's a ray, isn't it?
It's a ray.
Yeah, so it's essentially a beam. It is a beam.
Yeah, it's a beam. It's a ray.
It's a beam or a ray? Which one?
Both. Let's move on.
All right.
Ray beam. Roll it. Damage, right?
Four. Wait, I forgot the one. Oh, plus 3, so 7. 7.
And you were aiming at the one in the middle.
The one in the middle. I'm sure. Is his head popping up behind the barricade?
It's visible from behind the barricade. I would not say it's popping anywhere.
All right, I shoot his head with the.
Until you shoot him.
I burnt the hobgoblin! Woohoo!
Oh my. This is an absolutely amazing evening. We've actually had an entire game without having to get completely distracted. And in a matter of 2 hours, we've managed to go through 2 rooms.
Yes!
And I cast more than glitter.
Hey, that was a
You
nat
cast
20.
more than glitter!
That was a nat
And
20.
you searched bodies!
Nice.
Keep it.
And you know
You're
what?
coming up.
All right.
And I did dialogue. Okay.
You did dialogue. And that said, we'll see you guys next week.
What about the one that's left?